I remember driving through northern Florida about 6 years ago when Hurricane Michael hit and all the cotton that was thrown onto the ground. I mean, it's a total loss. To dry it out, it just is pretty much useless. So crops, point being, crops are really sensitive to weather like this. Now, luckily here in the upstate, the weather is pretty quiet, and we'll talk more about Tropical Storm Alberto in just a second. Right now, it's a mix of clouds and sunshine over the area, and temperatures for mid-June, really not all that bad. Winds are coming out of the east and coming really out of the northeast, and we have sort of a wedge in place where we have cooler air coming in from the northeast, and that means lower humidity and pretty comfortable weather. 86 in Spartanburg, 86 in Anderson, and 80 in Asheville. Now, because the humidity is low, the heat index is lining up more or less exactly with where the temperature is. Now, that will not be the case this weekend as temperatures get about 10 degrees hotter and the humidity goes back up. And at least for the moment, though, it's nice. All across the Carolinas, you've got pretty quiet weather except for a couple of coastal showers that are about to move inland there towards Myrtle Beach and Charleston. A lot of heavy rain that you just heard about from Tropical Storm Alberto that's now moving into southern Texas. Now, those bands are way farther than the actual center of circulation, way farther north. The actual center of the storm is in the southwestern corner of the Gulf, and it's moving west at 9 miles per hour straight into central Mexico. It should dissipate pretty fast over the next 24 hours as it moves into the highlands of central Mexico. But, you know, the actual impacts from this storm are felt way farther out from the actual center. Southern Texas is hundreds of miles north of that center of circulation, but they're, again, still feeling the impacts. Then we've got two other possible areas of development, one of which is actually right on top of Alberto. I know that's a little confusing, but what this is saying is we'll have another disturbance from Central America that will move up into the Gulf of Mexico these next few days. That could possibly develop into another tropical storm. Then you've got one little low that's near the Bahamas right now in the Bermuda Triangle. Also has a low chance of development. It's worth watching, but at least for now, it doesn't look to be too big of a threat. Just a trend that we're kind of monitoring here in the weather world. Alberto is the first name on the list because it starts with the letter A, and luckily all these pronunciations are not weird this year. Pretty much how they are spelled and how they look like they're pronounced is pretty much how they're pronounced, so just bear that in mind as we head into hurricane season. Meanwhile, in the short term for the rest of the night tonight, we'll keep with partly cloudy skies and overall lower humidity. That means it's going to be another relatively cool start with temperatures down to the upper 60s by early tomorrow morning in the upstate, even some upper 50s in western North Carolina. Mid 80s by lunchtime tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon looks very similar to what we're going to see today. Not much of any real chance of rain, just upper 80s and mostly sunshine for tomorrow. Friday is when it starts to get a little bit hotter, noticeably so, as those highs get up into the low 90s starting Friday. What's happening is we'll have a pretty strong heat dome that develops across the southeast, so we'll go from low 90s Friday up into the mid-90s starting on Saturday and Sunday. So plan on it being a really hot weekend with upper-level high pressure really taking over. So here's what I've got for the 4-day. The humidity will start to come back on Sunday. That's when the pop-up storm chances come back as well. So plan on it being hot, humid, and a little stormy on Sunday as well as on Monday for next weekend, or for the start of next week. And it looks like that trend will pretty much hold for next week with highs remaining in the mid-90s Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.